Bodak Yellow. I don't want to hear that.
They
shit
had to throw that on there. Though.
Yeah, I understand that, but I skipped over that because I've heard it enough. But everything else, fire. Like that shit is definitely not
the features were dope too, because when she first released the album online, like when she was showing it, you only thought it was just the Migos and like 21 Savage. Then she dropped Kalani. She got Chance the fucking rapper on there.
Shit is dope.
You know, YG. I mean, and the SZA joint is definitely tough.
She used a sample of some old shit too. Not the
I like it. Yeah,
no, not that though. It was something else.
3-6 Mafia. That
shit hard too.
The chicken head beat.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Oh, Big and Head. That's Big and Head.
She goes. Yeah, she goes the fuck off. Like
her bars were good, definitely. And then she's hosting the Tonight Show.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Little Shorty Doo-Wop blowing the fuck up.
You call her Shorty Doo-Wop.
Little Shorty Doo-Wop blowing the fuck up.
So irky, so irky. What do you think should be the next video?
I want to see Big and Head.
The SZA shit, the shit what she got with SZA, that's gonna be the summer banger for the females.
Yeah.
Left a nigga on red cause I felt like
hey.
That's gonna be the female banger for the summer.
But you know, I just want to say something before we get into this. I'm tired of people hating on her.
Who hating on her?
It's you know, people in general, you know, and the Game had shouted her out, and people were like, "You think she's taking Nicki's spot?" And he was like, "Why can't there be more than one female artist, basically? Like, why do we got to keep pitting females against each other?"
It ain't us. It's the media. They want to keep doing that so they can keep.
They don't do that shit with male rappers. That's what blow me. They don't do that shit.
It ain't us.
They do not do that shit with male rappers.
There's 100 male rappers.
With female rappers, and the sad thing about it. The sad thing about it is I don't like that because it's also probably, you know, like that teens probably egg it on, you know. But at this point, I just think they just need to chill out. I mean, because just let Cardi have her time. She came up and basically a year she really worked her ass off. She was, you know, buzzing before and doing her little thing then, but she really put that work in on that high platform, and it took a year, and that shit was fucking worth it because that album. I'm definitely not disappointed. I'm just so shocked because if it was going to be trash, if it was trash, I definitely.
I knew it wasn't going to be trash though, because her mixtapes were even pretty good.
Fuck yeah, I was waiting. Like literally, I'm just honest with that shit. I hate when people think like, oh yeah, you just did right. No, like music, good music is good music.
Angle.
And I feel like when it comes to Cardi. She puts out good music. Like I ain't like all her mixtapes. Some of them was cool. The last one was hard, but the one before that, it was like
there was still some, but she was getting started. Like she stepped her flow up, and I thought it was cool at her album release party. She was like, you know, your favorite rapper has a ghost.
Yeah, I was about to say something.
That song, "Be Careful." She admitted someone else had it, and she made her own version.
But the thing is, she put that with the writer and all that, the ghostwriter and all that. Yo, it's a difference from a ghostwriter where you don't see their name in the fucking credits of the song. Like ghostwriters don't have anything like no credits, no nothing. You feel me? They sign papers.
They just work for hires.
They just work and they keep it moving. But she puts shit in the credits saying who helped her with the song. Like we already know she got writing sing, but it's not like she's not writing none of her fucking music. Like she's and they like, oh yeah, rap this. No, that's like definitely not the case.
And I like that.
In her fucking artist development is definitely all right there.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she's developed all the way around the border. An artist, a person, like she even said herself when she did her thank yous. I don't know if y'all seen when she did the video of her thanking everybody that just been pushing her and helping her. She sure said it like sometimes I just felt like I was just over this shit, like really stressed out with my team, and she was naming everybody like that really
shout out to Cardi B.
She's a humble bitch.
And it's like we want to see her win. The people we want to see Shorty win, and she fucking winning. It ain't about who's the best enough, and Shorty got it right now. And next year, somebody have it next year.
But there should be able to be more than one artist.
It is totally more than one artist, but when you got to think about it on the spotlight of the system of music and shit, they only focus on the one artist so they can, you know, get their bread up and all that other
but like shit. We grew up in the era of Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, like when
but even
to Blac.
They put them
they did, remember? But there still was more than one female artist.
Forget about Ladies Night. That was
that shit was hard. My bitch Angie Martinez.
I really want them to do another Ladies Night with all the female rappers and singers right now.
Who would you put in that?
Man, it would be Tiana Taylor off the break as far as singing. I think put her on the hook immediately. Cardi B, Remy Ma.
Yeah. I want Raspberry on it.
What's that chick name?
Cash Doll.
Yeah, Cash Doll.
What about Dej Low?
Who? Oh yeah, Dej-Lo. Yeah, definitely. It's a chick named Tokyo Jax. I fuck with her. She nice as a bitch too. Of course, Little Kim, you gotta give it up for the legend. She's still out here busting
Foxy can get on there too.
Yeah, Foxy, she
revive her,
get her shit together.
We need to start putting.
Nicki Minaj, like all these women need to stop playing. But it's certain people just attitudes.
And we need to stop. We need to stop with all this every 15 minutes to somebody like we jumping on. Like we gotta revive some of these older motherfuckers. Yo, they paved the way too. Before her, it was Queen Latifah. I remember fucking you and ITY. I remember Nikki D. All these bitches. I'm not bitches, but all these females who I'll say bitches not in a derogatory term, but like I fucked them. All these rappers.
Did you see the Roxanne Shantae
loved
movie?
It. Loved it. Every bit of it was hot.
That shit was.
Did y'all like it though? Because I remember I told you, I was like, yo, I didn't know.
I actually didn't catch it.
I didn't watch it when you said something, but when I did go back and watch it, it was good.
Nia Long played the fuck out that bro.
You was a nasty
motherfucker. Yo, she act like every black woman in the projects. I swear for God.
But she fucking like yo. Okay, did y'all watch? I know we getting off subject really quick, but did y'all watch Uncensored?
No, I haven't seen that shit.
Y'all really need to watch that. It got a couple people in there so far that's hard as shit. As far as Charlamagne, Tiffany Haddish. I can't remember the other girl name, but she's a gospel singer. Nia Long's on there. Tamar's on there. Rick Ross on there. Yo, when I say the show is really good, it's on TV One. It's definitely a good ass show. But the point of me bringing it up is because Charlamagne was on there. And I did not know a lot of the shit that Charlamagne been through in his career. And I got a lot of respect for that man.
Shout out to Charlamagne.
You know what he said? He was like, because he had been fired so many times from stuff before being on the Breakfast Club. And he's like, don't let people have told me you'll never work in this industry again. And I kept coming back. Because you know, he started with Wendy Williams. Too.
Well, he didn't start,
but that was when he became popping.
Yeah, like where he was at first. Actually, they was like basically that was down there in
South Carolina.
South Carolina, that was basically like one of the top 2 radio stations he was at. He got fired for that, and that's when he ended up going to Wendy Williams, and that was a good look for them. But he straight said it like he was happy that he got fired from Wendy Williams. Like it only take that one big moment, yo. And I think the big moment for the Breakfast Club, 'cause even when he said with the Breakfast Club, they felt like they was ready to get ended. They wasn't getting no views. They wasn't popping. It took that one fucking incident. It's
kind of like us. We want to come up, baby.
I don't know if y'all remember when Ray J and Fabulous supposedly smacked Ray J or something from years ago.
Crazy.
That shit made them pop. And the one thing that really took them off was that Birdman shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what.
All three of y'all.
Yeah, all 3 of y'all. Put some respect.
Took them off, y'all. But yeah, that's a good ass show, y'all. Like when I say it's good. Speaking of fucking Fab. I know y'all seen that motherfucking video.
But see, didn't it look like in the video he was whooping her ass before? You see how she ran off?
She ran off 2 times.
He had a knife in his hand.
He did have a knife in his hand?
16, 15 years. It's no fucking way that he just...
Money.
That was real good.
So stupid, y'all. It's no fucking way that was just the one time that he had, like, oh, boom, like, he just said, no. He's been fucking this girl up.
You see how she ran though?
No, she ran from him twice.
But did you hear the father? And that lets you know something definitely went on. Because he's like, that's my motherfucking daughter. You're a coward.
Yeah.
And he was like, why? He didn't want her in the house.
And she screamed at the end like, I was like, yo.
He's like, don't record me. Fuck you.
Yo, he was going off, yo. Then you heard the babies crying in the back. Yo, it's just a real unfortunate.
It's a lot of shit going.
But why is everyone... I'm getting a little irritated by everyone's response, like making memes about the shit. Then you have people like, oh, you're tearing up another black family. Fab needs to take the responsibility for it. And they're like, well, there's no video of her face. Man, I'm like, what is she gonna do? Release it herself? Like, that doesn't mean the police probably have it, because they have to take pictures and stuff. And they're prosecuting him. It might come out later. And people don't understand him with the knife in the face. They're saying we're different incidents.
But you know what pisses me off?
What's up, Kay? You about to
when
say
motherfuckers say shit like I had a debate with somebody the other day, and this fucking idiot gonna say to me, basically as far as try to put the Chris Brown shit in there. And I'm like, well, first of all, you cannot. These are 2 completely different situations. Secondly, Rihanna already came out like, yeah, I provoked that shit. They got the face.
She ain't deserve it. She ain't deserve it.
It's never right for a woman. A man to hit a woman, never. But she straight said like, I had a problem. We got the fight, and you feel me? And that was the one incident. This man Fab has been with this girl for 15, 16 years.
Whooping her ass.
You've seen this girl. First of all, her movement has always been off. Then you see this girl run for him not once but twice in the video.
It was disturbing.
That shit don't just come overnight. It ain't no just he even walking towards you and y'all in the heated conversation and you back up. Like
remember when he jumped at her like, you got these motherfuckers at my motherfucker. Right, yeah, you could tell he talked to her.
That's her when he's on 10. You feel me?
In front of her father.
Yeah,
like,
and the kids.
Right,
and
exactly.
the kids.
So this shit been going on. Don't sit here and try to fucking compare it to you. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Chris Brown did his fucking time.
And
it's
he
time
was a kid.
And it's time for Fab to do his. Simple as that.
He was wrong, but they were both kids, and I think it is a different situation. But I'm just tired of people making light of it. And domestic violence is not a fucking joke.
Not a joke at all.
And when you make these memes, you joke about stuff, you're basically saying that don't matter.
Right. Or like it's like
there's some women that die behind this.
And you know, coming from a youth who grew up in an abusive situation like that, I've watched my mom get beat up, nose broke, all that shit. You feel me? And that shit reminded me of that. And I'm not saying like, I know as men we get emotional, we get into shit with our women, but like that shit shouldn't be no reoccurring situation. You feel me? And domestic violence, like my sister said, it ain't no fucking joke. Shout out to Nikki, what's up? I see you.
But let's talk about this good black love.
Yeah, let's talk
they've had their issues, but
before we go into that, let's talk about somebody else who might need some anger management. So Blac Chyna.
We're not gonna talk about Blac Chyna.
No, we got to talk about Blac Chyna.
No.
Let's go.
I already said we're talking about that for tune-up, so I don't even know.
Are you saving it for tune-up?
Yes. So we're not gonna talk about Blac Chyna right now.
She threw the shit out that scroller though.
She should have.
She flung that.
But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. But we're gonna talk about this good black love with Jay-Z and Beyonce. They've been through that shit, but they 10 years strong. That's a big fucking deal.
That's marriage, 10 years of marriage?
Yes.
That's 10 years. They've been together longer than that.
Yeah, they've been
together like I was in high school when they first started dating.
Yeah,
they just got married in 2008, but I think they started like 2003 dating.
Yeah,
10 years.
That was Bobby and that whole, not Bobby.
Crazy in Love. When her first single, he was in the video.
Right, yeah. So shouts out to them. They about to go on tour and shut it down once again.
Who all going to the tour?
Crazy. Oh, I said I'm going. If I gotta go by myself,
I went to the last one. I don't know if I'm gonna go this one. It definitely was worth the money. It definitely was a good show. They put on a good show. Just Beyonce by herself, but I liked how they did the whole family thing. It was real, like you got into their life. They put the footage of their family, their babies.
I think they're gonna do that with this one.
Yeah, maybe we can see those
twins.
We finally gonna see the twins on the
Something little big head, get him a medallion on his neck, man.
Yeah,
big ass head, yo.
But I'm gonna let you have a little moment, Philly, because I know you want to talk about
Let's get busy with this one. Right here, it's a lot of the brothers getting freed this month. You know what I mean? Real quick, shout out to Joel Santana. He came home. He's still fighting, but they gave my man Bell. He's back on the streets. And my man Meek. And my man Meek.
Like that.
Yo, shout out Dream Chaser, man. We miss you, nigga. We need you, man.
One time say Philly.
Man, listen, shout out to Philly, man. Shout out to North Philly. Shout out to was it 21st and Burks?
Shout out to Gino. Shout out to
Geno's. Man, shout out to the hood. My man Meek. He coming home, God willing, he go to Supreme Court and they just go ahead and get him that. But the DA granted him bail.
That's what's up.
So it'd be good to see my man home, even though he should have just did the 20 months and got it over with.
No.
But
it's not, it was unfair.
Yeah, it was unfair. But at the end of the day, Meek Mill's coming home, y'all. Everybody keep your fingers crossed, keep writing them letters, keep sending that love.
Do you write him letters?
No, I don't. But did you write Cardi B letters though?
I would write Cardi B a letter if she was in jail.
You run the fan club.
I'd be like, bitch, hold your head up. No, you run the fan club for Meek Mill. I feel like you got his name tattooed on your chest.
Petty motherfuckers, y'all.
Mills, he was like pronouncing it.
Shout out to Meek, man. Like for real, because he feed a lot of niggas, man. He feed a lot of niggas.
No, that's definitely a good look, though. It definitely is.
Welcome home. He coming home too. But summer's yours.
He said summer's yours.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I can't.
Right.
Nigga, sign us the Dream Chasers, man.
Right. Tell him come
sign us the Dream Chasers. First radio station signed the Dream Chaser Records. I want all the chains. I want the big one.
Just imagine you meet Meek Mill. I just think you have like
the
biggest.
Either.
No, he would have like the biggest cheese smile on his face.
I act like he regular.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That nigga probably be smiling the whole time.
Nigga be like, hey, what's up, Mr. Meek?
That probably like 20 times being around.
What's up, Mr. Meek? No, I wouldn't do no goofy. No, I'm just playing. Yo, because I remember one time, like, it was funny as shit. Like, Free came through and shit. And my brother was like, yo, you was real Jodeci motherfucking Free and shit. Told me, hey, what's up, Mr. Freeway? I said, bitch, I didn't say no Mr. Freeway. I just got, you know what I mean? I let it see
you always talk about dick riders and groupies and stuff. Let us find out you're one on the low.
Come on, man. No, it's a difference between admiration and dick riding.
No, I mean, there definitely is people we look up to.
There's some niggas out here dick riding.
Yeah,
y'all should get paid for that shit.
But real quick, we gotta shout out the Black Panther. Where you can't even see movies in that country, broke their 35-year movie ban to play Black Panther in their country. That's major.
Crazy. Because you know out there the Sharia law ain't playing. You don't want no bitches and
the government runs everything. Yeah. What you watch, what you see.
Right.
That's what's up, man. So he broke records out there
for Black Panther. That's major.
That's a black man.
What's the sales at right now? I know the last time I seen it was at like
a gazillion.
1 point.
It like passed.
Wait till it hit DVDs and shit though. The DVD game gonna be retarded.
Do people still get DVDs though? You order it.
No, I just seen somebody throw out hella DVDs, like hella DVD. Matter of fact, it was Fendi. Big Fendi.
Oh yeah.
He put hella DVDs in the trash. Like, yo, is this way the game they're going to? Yo, like niggas don't use DVDs.
But you order it on TV.
Yeah, that's true.
You can get on your phone. We got apps.
I mean, there's certain things like is there still some artist CDs we want to buy just for like because
I ain't bought.
When's the last time you bought a CD? We just get it on.
I got the Apple Music. What I'm gonna buy the CD for? First of all, I don't like the whole keep changing CDs in the CD player. Like, get the.
You only do that if your car like a 07,
look at it, you know how people still get some records. Like, no one really plays records, but they keep it like kind of as like a keepsake or something because it was a classic. Do you think CDs will be like that?
Well, most people I know that got records, they still play their records. I know I want a record player bad as shit. I like because it's just the sound. I guess it's like antique, but I don't see why they would do that.
I see CDs. I'm sorry, sir.
No, you good. No. The CDs, I just don't see why they would keep them.
I say CDs like Tribe Called Quest, CDs like Wu-Tang Clan, like shit like that. Ghostface Killer, Lauryn Hill. Like, I got all that shit.
Yeah.
I got all that shit.
I don't play it. It sits in a thing.
No, I most definitely play it. I call 03.
I'm more like a little ahead, so I got like Young Gunners. You feel me?
And speaking of Young Gunners, speaking of the Young Gunners, your boy Neef out here looking real crazy, man.
Oh God.
Bucky fucking Rogers is telling. It's a whole lot of telling going on in this motherfucking city. There's a lot of telling going on in every city. For all you gangster ass niggas.
Let's talk about this thing with the whole snitching concept, because my thing is like, me and you understand this. I'm sure Tina do understand the code.
Oh, Tina most definitely. She was a kingstress.
You never really. She was. A part of the street.
But what for people?
And then like.
What do people really consider snitching nowadays?
Snitches
nowadays. What do you think people do?
Nowadays, it's like everybody been saying stop snitching for so long now. Everything is snitching now. You can't tell if a person jaywalk. You can't tell if somebody owe you some money and they didn't stole it. You can't really tell, but like in reality, snitching is when you in the streets and you doing street shit and you get jammed up, whether it's retail theft or cocaine or anything. Take the time, you was going to have to get on that stand and say that he did it. You know what I mean? And then that's the thing. Like nowadays, it's a great line now. It's like if we doing work together and matter of fact, say this, we doing a radio show and I say, okay, man, Alicia and Tina doing this shit, man, this goofy as shit. That's snitching, right?
Facts.
That's snitching, right? Like that we would consider. You in the mix and you telling on niggas. If a civilian say something, that's they civilians. They not telling on nobody.
But do you really think like street culture sees it like that? Because people who let's say you witness someone who's innocent get murdered, a woman and a child. But listen, but you don't want to tell anybody because we're trained to think that's snitching too.
I'm telling you right now, if I catch your bitch ass killing women and kids,
for real. Like
that's
some
not
people
ratting.
really,
that's not ratting.
But some people really think that's snitching too.
But you ain't do it. You not involved in it. You a civilian at that moment, bro. Everybody's listen. The gray line between civilian and thug or criminal, you want to say?
Y'all make the rules about.
Nah, listen. It's a gray line. Listen, let me say this like Safari for instance. Safari got stuck up, right? Safari, it fucked him up so bad when he did the interview, he cried and all that. You know, you got certain niggas saying, "Oh man, he a bitch."
Apparently, one of the people he actually was cool with.
Yeah, apparently. But listen, let me say this though. People saying, "Oh, he a bitch." He got on there and cried. No, he not. He's an entertainer. He's a civilian. He's not breaking no law. He can sing up the shit all day. He not breaking law. So if he say, he said it in his. I'm just saying. But listen, he said out his own mouth. They said, "So you gonna tell?" He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell who did it." He did it, and he got locked up because he did it. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like if you a civilian, you living that life, you don't. That's not telling. But if you out here getting niggas hit, you out here shooting niggas,
doing crimes yourself, basically. So basically, two people in a crime, y'all both out here doing fucking dirty. But so your ass don't go to fucking jail. You telling on another fucking person.
What about the hard one?
What's the hard one? Give me a hard one.
That's about to say example.
If Emily's father goes to the police,
it ain't rap.
How's it?
But some people,
but
some people think that is though.
But based on what you saying, it is rap.
No, it's no. I say it's a great. I'm not saying that. Listen,
we don't know if he in Jersey getting it or not.
But somebody beating on his daughter, I'm gonna get you locked up.
If he goes,
but some people really think
he's not in the streets. He's not in the streets. K, you tripping? Listen, he's not in that circumstance. In that circumstance, he's not in the street.
If that's the case, then you making the rules of it.
No, I'm not. It's a great line.
This how I look at it.
It's a great line, bro. You gotta.
First of all, I don't deal with the police at all. I'm sorry, I don't fuck with them at all. So you'll never see me sitting there talking to police.
Yeah.
Like, even when my brother was killed, they had us in there interrogating, saying shit. I didn't say nothing. I don't fuck with the police at all. It's simple as that. But I feel when I was taught, when you out here and you in a lifestyle, you selling drugs, you doing whatever, y'all
breaking
doing
law
together. You know what I'm saying? Just period in general in the street. A nigga know you in the street. You out here portraying to be this thug ass nigga, to be talking like you this, you that, all that. When a motherfucking cop come to you, or first of all, I should never even see you with a cop unless you're getting locked up. You know what I'm saying?
The cop works for you.
You'll say right. Unless they y'all doing some shit like that where you got this nigga on your payroll. But if you a fucking thug ass nigga and you out here
nothing. Keep it in the street, dummy.
And if you are, you're fucking right.
Keep it in the street, dummy.
So what if someone breaks? I'm just giving you different scenarios. What if someone breaks into your house?
I'm calling the cops. For insurance purposes. I'm calling the cops.
But you not a thug ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm a civilian.
But what if
my criminal day's over?
That's just like, for instance, I know somebody that's a drug dealer, like really mixed.
I'm calling the cops for breaking my shit.
He's been robbed before. He knew who robbed him. He didn't such and such rob me. No, like he's handling himself. He's gonna handle it as a street code. He's gonna handle himself. Same thing. If a nigga breaking his house, okay, I'm gonna handle. When you under that street code, you under that street code. Justice or whatever, it don't matter. You shouldn't be talking to the cops about shit. About nothing. And if you out here portraying like you a thug, that's what that code go by. You got people that's out here got regular 9 to 5, they not in a mix. You seen some crazy shit happen, okay. Then yeah, of course you're gonna be a civilian like you are, a good civilian, and you're gonna tell what you seen. But that's, I mean, even though in my opinion, I think that's snitching too, but it's not gonna be held.
But I think it depends on the situation.
Right, you a regular civilian.
Because last time if I see some woman getting beat up in front of me,
fuck that. But you not. The thing is, but you not a fucking. You not in the mix. You You're not in the streets. When you a regular civilian out here living your fucking civilian life, not breaking no law, and the law says you seen something and you ain't said, that means you're a fucking accomplice. So yeah, you better fucking tell. But when you out here doing dirt too, breaking laws, all that shit, yeah, you need to be opening up you shouldn't be opening up your mouth saying shit. The cops come to you say what this.
You get niggas hit, y'all killing niggas. Deal with that shit in the street. You know who it was. Exactly. Everybody know you know who it was.
Niggas out here that be getting niggas hit. Tell it.
Man, yo, man, I swear for God.
Talk about you getting niggas hit and then you sitting with the police talking about such and such nigga.
They the worst kind of rat.
But you just got somebody hit.
That's the worst kind of.
He's a whole fucking.
Because they're telling you and they'll kill you. They're telling you and they'll kill you.
So what do you think about
words can be used against
but
you.
But can they say it's, you know, it's an art? They can say it's
you can say that.
But a lot of these niggas be fucking fronting. Like, for instance, this nigga Moneybag Yo, he's a
She stay in Moneybag Yo. He got knocked out. Did y'all see it? Did you see it? Oh my God.
I heard I didn't see it.
I got the video.
I heard he got knocked out. But
Dolph.
I also seen him run off. Like on some commotion happened, this nigga ran.
Knocked him the fuck out in a one-on-one fight. There's a video all on YouTube. That shit look crazy.
I like Moneybag Yo.
I like him too.
His music cool and all, but whole time you a bitch. You talking about all this other whoop whoop wop wop, like you really about that, and you out here getting knocked the fuck out.
He really got knocked out though. I didn't see that video.
I'm gonna pull it up when we go on break.
Yo, I'm telling you.
And
they not like
Rick
that.
Ross.
They not like that at all.
I love Rick Ross.
They be whole fucking bitches. Like, so that's what I don't like. I don't like, just like that's why I stopped. I really fell back as a fan of like Yo Gotti, for instance.
Yeah, I like his music too.
His music cool and all that, but it's like everything you talking about, you not even telling your story. You telling somebody else's story, and you playing like you really about that fucking life.
Right.
When you got a whole fucking.
But would you say like 90% of the hip hop industry is faking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
99% of niggas lying in their rhymes.
And then you got motherfuckers that really have been in the mix and really are like that. You get what I'm saying? Like really, like for instance, Lil Boosie. You know this nigga's really
certified.
Yeah, he's really a fucking killer. Like,
he got killers around.
Selling records anymore unless they're like Kendrick or J. Cole.
I would say that's bullshit because you got all this like Kendrick, J.
But the majority, let's
Chance
look
the
at
Rapper,
it. Who sells
Childish
the most?
Gambino.
Trap artists.
I mean,
I think that's what.
I believe Kendrick sells more than
He
like
do.
somebody
All of
like
He does.
Migos or something like that. You feel me? Like it's just at the end of the day when it's all said and done, how I look at it, how I give respect is whatever you rapping, make sure you living it or at least lived it once before.
Or put a disclaimer saying this is for entertainment purposes only. You feel me? Don't be selling the dream like niggas living like that because kids following y'all. That's why everybody popping pills. That's why everybody think crime is the way. That's why niggas think say fuck school instead of creating a business. These motherfuckers was listening to y'all. And y'all ain't taking the opportunity, but I ain't gonna keep this shit going, man. Y'all niggas know, stop telling. Please. If you committing crime. What's up? What else we got?
We about to get into the season.
Oh, yo.
No, wait, we're gonna let her too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that last week. I'm sorry, sis. We did that last week. So, and speaking about all these goofy motherfuckers, you know my sister here to turn niggas up. Real live. Let's get busy, man.
So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into this tune up. Blac Chyna. For my tune up really is for all these people coming at her fucking neck. Like I'm just not understanding why y'all motherfuckers keep coming at her neck about this incident that happened at Six Flags. Okay. First of all, someone is not in their fucking lane, not staying in their lane, touching my fucking child. I don't give a fuck if it was a pet, anything. She had every fucking right.
They touched her kid?
Yeah. Some girl really touched her. Like, she was taking pictures, all that. Everything was fine. And this girl touched her daughter's hand. And she was like, you know, you told her, like, don't touch my daughter. Like, and then the girl popped off. Like, what the fuck you gonna do about on some shit? And then they got to going back and forth, and that's how the whole incident broke out. But you got people making fun and making, you know, doing memes and all that shit about her throwing this damn stroller, and I'm just not understanding why. I would have did the exact
And I heard she lost the deal. The people that she had a stroller deal, and she supposedly lost that too behind.
Right, but it's still bullshit.
That's
like, she's being a fucking mother. And then all this little shit about Rob and all this supposed to be doing this and doing that about I ain't gonna lie, I do like the whole, if it's true, the whole little 6 month span he wants on. It has to be 6 months in whatever relationships he's in for a guy to meet her daughter, because Chyna been running through him. You feel me? And she can do that while she's a grown woman, but it seemed like everybody that she been dealing with been around her fucking kids. So I can see why he's saying that the 6 month shit.
Men too.
Yeah, I mean, most of
her mother had it too.
But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I think it's real fucked up that people are attacking this girl because of her being a fucking mother. Like, should nobody, period, should be touching my child. Even if I was in a grocery store, that's like if somebody come and say, oh, your daughter has pretty hair. I'm straight. Don't touch my daughter hair. You feel me? Like, why you touch? People are crazy. They can have anything on their hands. They could be doing it. anything.
And why you touching people's kids anyway? You should.
Right? Why do you think that you can just have the balls enough to touch somebody's fucking child? Like,
I see a little girl.
So we tuning all you touching us up.
Crazy. Like, yeah, that's not fucking cool at all. Like, don't fucking. You need it's a lane that's supposed to be crossed. And like she said, the fact that you that comfortable to be that you think that you can just touch my fucking child, that's fucking absurd. And you should have got the fucking shit knocked out of you with that stroke. Girls, the girl actually ended up coming and connect with one of her friends. Like, really, it was in a whole separate fight. Like, cause whoever was out there, I'm telling you, y'all the real TMZ, cause y'all be all over the motherfucker. Right. It be so many multiple angles. You be like, oh, let's wait and see if they got another angle. They was out there recording the shit out that fucking situation, but it was definitely fucked up. And I just think that social media sometimes need to fucking chill and look at the situation. I seen these comments going in, like, saying all kinds of crazy shit, like saying that it wasn't even the child, that it was the boyfriend. Well, the whole time you seen the boyfriend trying to stop her from it, talking about where the kids was at. Clearly they swooped the kids up and took her off when the situation popped off.
Where was her security?
Yeah,
the security was there. He was stopping.
Oh, he should get fired.
But see, this the thing. It's not even that. It showed the girl, not someone else spoke out and took pictures. That's why, like, you know, you got the real people that spoke out, took pictures. It was like just 10 minutes before the situation happened. Blac Chyna was so nice to me. She was so friendly. She let me take a picture with her, everything, and show love. So I don't know what this girl talking about. Because then the girl got the audacity to start lying too. Talking about, telling her so-called side of the story and was lying too. It just is a fucked up situation.
Yeah, I saw her post stuff.
And when it comes about just people, children, I just think that people need to chill. So, like, just respect that. Like, it don't matter what the situation is.
Or even when it comes to you, don't touch you. Like the Jimmy Wine situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or even with fucking, like, I don't like him at all, but even like with Kevin Gates, you feel me? Don't touch me. Like, why do you feel you're that comfortable to touch me? Like, people are just crazy at this point.
What y'all gonna do when, like, y'all get like super big and niggas be doing that goofy
That's gonna be the same shit. Like, don't fucking touch me.
Did you see Rihanna's bodyguard? The girl just went like this and he was like, "Mop!" Like, knocked her out.
Then you see why bodyguards be on that type shit.
They be dragged.
Because people really be in their minds thinking like that you can just touch other people because they celebrities. You don't want nobody just coming and grabbing you. That's not fucking cool. Like, you need to respect people's space. Like, they're still human beings. They're not fucking robots or pets. Neither are they fucking kids. And that's like the ultimate line at my point, because bitch would have got 2-piece off the break. I'm sorry. Like, don't touch my fucking child. Simple as that.
What noise was
that? No, that's the getting hit noise. The boop boop bop bop bip bip.
What?
Fuck up, y'all. Y'all just fucked the whole groove up to somebody getting their ass whooped. But no, man, you already know what it is, man. So Intune Radio, we about to get into this heat of the week. We got some joints, some bangers. You feel me? I was gonna wait for my man to come on up in here. Hey, K, where you at here? Lil Dummy. I love Baltimore niggas when they say that shit, yo. What's that, Dummy?
Oh, that dummy shit.
Yo, that shit be hilarious, yo. But you already know what it is, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We be right back. Want to take some pictures?
I didn't understand what we calls for.
Ganja. Put their ass right to sleep, man. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Tell you niggas, rest in peace. Thinking you could fuck with